Hey guys, ATS Aaron here from ATS Exotics. Got a new project we're starting. About a week ago, I heard a rumor that there was a black 1991 Lotus Esprit SE available in the Houston area. The downside is the car had been at least partially submerged during Hurricane Harvey earlier in 2017. So not being afraid of a project and certainly not being afraid of a Lotus Esprit, we decided to drive down to Houston and pick this thing up. And it's still on the trailer here. Let me get it unloaded and I'll get you guys a better look at it. Okay, we are off the trailer. Now let's take a look at my bad decision. First, it reminds me of the black one from the movie Fatal Attraction. You can see the body is very complete, very straight. There is some paint damage on the sunroof. Bad clear coat, pretty typical of Lotus from this time period. But we've got a few scuffs. I think a good detail will really bring the exterior back to life pretty easily. Unfortunately, the exterior is definitely going to be the easy part. The trunk actually fared pretty well. Trunk carpet cleaned up real nice. No evidence of mildew or mold growing. It's also very complete. We've got the original engine lid as well. Right now, we don't know how dry the engine did or didn't stay. But at this point, what's important to me is that it is very complete. Doesn't appear to be missing any parts. Was not disassembled. We're assuming this was a running car at the time of Hurricane Harvey. But we'll be going through it entirely. It'll definitely be a running car when we're finished. The interior is as bad as you would expect for a car that's been submerged. So when I was doing my initial assessment, before I'd actually seen the car, I was going through my mind trying to decide what would be savable, what would be totally necessary to replace. The motor, we still don't know at this point, may or may not be savable. The gearbox is mostly sealed, so I think we'll be okay there. I actually have a spare transmission just in case. The interior, I knew we would be ripping out and replacing. But there's definitely one thing that I did not consider at all, and that's the original gauges. And the reason I'm telling you this now is because they were filled with water. In fact, the tachometer is still filled with water. So I don't know how many of these are going to come back to life. How many are going to need to be replaced. Well, I just made a hopefully good discovery. We may have a small Christmas miracle on our hands here. I am at home, not at the shop. I don't have a bore scope. I do somewhat have limited tools here, but I did pull the oil cap off the valve cover and it is dry. And I looked down in expecting to see a rusty, pitted, disgusting camshaft. And in fact, it is beautiful, pristine, and dry. I also pulled one spark plug so far. It is clean, dry, and smells like old gas. So I am very excited.